It's just like very small thing.
But you know, I've got these and I don't need them anymore, so I figure I'll give them to y'all if y'all can use them. All right, so, yep, so Monday, there's no school because of Labor Day. And then on Tuesday, I'm planning to have our test. And I just gave you guys the copy of a test review. And I also posted that test review on Canvas under modules. So I added a new module called test reviews, and it's on there. And I will also post the answers for that as well. Okay. So let's see. Look here. So, go ahead and take a look at the last page of the review. So, I have a nice handout, but now all my files are gone, so I'll have to wing it here. Okay, so let me this is a diagram for the different types of numbers, but let me compare it to something that you're maybe a little bit more familiar with. Let's say, let's see. All right, so let's see. Okay. All right. So let's say this circle or blob represents food. Okay. And then we have another one. So this orange one represents candy. And then one for, this one's going to be chocolate candy. And then this one's going to be M&Ms. So see how we're getting more and more specific. Oh, y'all can't see it, sorry. Where's the remote for that thing? Here it is. So you notice like each circle as a, side of each other is getting more and more specific. We can say that, so all M&Ms are candies, but not all chocolate candy M&Ms, right? So all M&Ms are chocolate candies, and all chocolate candies are candy, all candies are food. Okay. So, let's see. So let's say we had, so what if I said Skittles? Where do I need to put Skittles in this diagram? I would put it here. Because Skittles are tiny candy, but they're not chocolate. Okay. So Skittles are also a kind of food, but I don't need to write Skittles here because it's already inside the food. So just by writing it in the candy circle, it already is in the circle. So I don't need to write it again, right? Okay, so what if I said cheese? Okay, cheese is a food, but it's not a candy. So just in that circle, right? Okay, so how about Snickers? Well, Snickers is chocolate. It's going to put it in the chocolate candy circle, but it's not M&Ms. Okay, so in this circle, I could write peanut M&Ms. Right? Oh, I think I usually have another circle out here on the outside of this called things. Okay, so in that section, I could write car. It's a real thing, not a food. This, right? Okay. So no matter what object I come up with, I can write it in one of the circles, but I don't need to write it in more than time. Each item is only written down here one time. Okay. So just by writing it in one circle, so that smaller circle is already inside of bigger ones. So if I said to you, is Snickers a food? You say, well, yes. Okay, that is showing that Snickers is food. Is Snickers a type of candy? That's Snickers as a type of candy. Okay. So like using these labels, we could say that Snickers is a chocolate candy. We could also describe it as a candy. We could also describe it as food. We could also describe it as a ring. Okay, so we can use 4 of those words to describe it. Okay, so that process then apply that to this. Okay, so I want you to do that on your paper. So take these numbers that are listed here and fill them into the right section. So go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so remember natural numbers, the counting numbers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. Whole numbers is the same thing, but it also includes integers, all the numbers, and as well as all the negative whole numbers. Rational numbers include fractions, decimals, and then real numbers is everything that's outside that pretty much. So again, our test is on Tuesday. Just Kathy, I'm letting you know by me saying this. I don't know, has you heard say, but our test is on Tuesday. I have a review sheet. I put it on Canvas under modules. There's a module test reviews. All the completed notes are also there under modules. There's also a link where you can find all of the class videos that we've recorded. So if you want to rewatch any of those, all those links are on Canvas for you. So if I was to ask you, is -4 a real number? Yes. Is -4 a rational number? Yes. Is -4 an integer? Yes. Is -4 a whole number? No. Okay. So here's where I write -4 then. And then, so for 0, is it a real number? Yes. Is it a rational number? Yes. Is it an integer? Yes. Is it a yes? Is it a natural number? No. So 0 goes in here. And imagine 0 is the only number that would go in this section because it's the only number that is a whole number, but it's not a natural number. Okay. And +4 is all of those, including a natural number. So it goes there. 0.2, a real number and a rational number, but it's not an integer. So it goes in there. 2/3 is a rational number and a real number, but it's not an integer or a whole number or a natural number. So it also goes in the rational number blob area. And the square root of 2, is that a real number? Yes. Is it a rational number? No. Okay. So they specifically describe that as an irrational number. So an irrational number just means it's a number that's not rational, but it is real. So sometimes, like if they describe the set of irrational numbers, the set of irrational numbers would, if you drew it into this diagram, it could be like a little blob like that. And that would represent the set of irrational numbers. So really, basically anything that's in that area would be considered an irrational number. So 12, that's a natural number, so we just put it in there. 8.5 is a rational number, but not an integer. And then the square root of 5 is a real number, but it's not a rational number. So that could also be described as an irrational number. Okay. Any questions about that? Okay. So you should work on that test review. I will provide you with answers. I'll post them on Canvas at some point this weekend. But just go ahead and work on it. And if you get finished with it and you want to see the answers and I haven't posted them yet, just like email me or something and remind me.
I have a question about the test. Are we
Okay.
gonna need to bring Scantrons with us?
No. You don't need
Okay.
a Scantron. So your test is going to be a similar format to this test review that I'm providing. And so it'll be on.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, yep. So all you need to bring is basically a pencil.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Any other questions about anything? Okay, well, I'm done. So, yeah, you got your test review. For those of you that are not here, you can print it out, or you can come see me and get a copy if you're around. But I'll see y'all Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.